This is us.
Homeless in Austin, Texas compared to homeless in Denmark. A service count 2,500 people experiencing homelessness in Austin, Texas. With 1 million people living in Austin, the proportion of homeless people account for about 0.25%. In Denmark, there are about 5,700 homeless people out of 6 million inhabitants, and that is equivalent to 0.095%. We can safely conclude that there are more homeless people in the city of Austin, Texas, than there are in the whole country, Denmark.
Yeah. So a reason for this is that in Denmark we pay a lot of tax, and through that we get a lot of social welfare programs, such as free healthcare and money when we are unemployed. So all of these homeless people in Denmark, they still get some kind of money, so it's not like they're starving.
The person we talked to at Community First Village used to play football and he loves the game. Billy is an older man that has experienced several things in his life which caused him to be in the place he was when he became homeless, just as the Mobile Loaves and Fishes believe is the cause of homelessness. We assume Billy has lost his father as he did not want to talk about him. The loss of contact could either be because they simply don't talk or because he passed away.
He was born in Hawaii and came to the state of Texas when he was about 6 years old. Billy likes to look back on his time in Hawaii as a happy time. Later on, he had a tough childhood. He was bullied in school, and it contributed to his dissatisfaction with life. Pre-homelessness, Billy used to work in a small grocery stores, which did not appeal to him very much. It was simply a way for him to stay above water economically. In the Mobile Loaves and Fishes, he worked a little bit so he can earn money for rent and little things.
Our company name is Greenport Interior. The name is a combination of different things we want to our design to reflect. And the color green is calming and strengthening, and it's said to be good for the eyes. The color green is a symbol of hope and harmony, which is two important things that we want to incorporate in our design. The incorporation of this color and the atmosphere it creates takes this design from a house to a home.
Yeah, so some of the meaning in our name, the word port, it's supposed to mean like a gate. So when you step into this home, we've tried to achieve what we in Denmark call hygge. I think the closest translation would be like cozy.
And in order to do this goodness, design and develop our mini dream house, we've created this mood board to set the atmosphere. We've incorporated elements of Billy's time in Hawaii, both in the choice of color and in the writing on the door, which says aloha, which we want to highlight that it both means hello and goodbye.
And then in our interview, we found out some of the things that Billy liked to spend his time on, and we have incorporated all these things in our design and our mood board. And it's elements of American football, memories, video games, Superman and Scooby-Doo. Yeah, and then also plants and books. And this is the interior design. First of all, I would like to talk about our thought process in the designing phase. We started with thinking, how could we make it a universal design, so almost any human being could move into this place and find that their needs was met. So we have made a lot of storage, and we've tried to make it all very accessible. So we have a lot of drawers, and we have drawers under the bed as well. And also in the kitchenette we have cabinets, and then we have a little mini fridge and a sink. After that, when we found the fundamental, the universal design, we would want to incorporate Billy's and our mood board into the design. And first of all, we actually started with making this wall green, because green port, and then we took some plants into this house as well. After that, we took some American football, and put a helmet also and a logo from one of his favorite teams. And he also liked video games, so we have a monitor. This place would be used as a desk as well. So, and then we also took his cat into the apartment. It is in the drawer under the bed, and then we have the plants and other things he likes, as Superman and Scooby-Doo as well in the design.
And it's important to say that this is all created within the guidelines, and to make it accessibility, and it's also able to be customized to the next one.
Also, we've thought a lot about safety as well. We have a low bed, and we don't have high places or things that could easily fall out of the drawers. That's why almost all of the drawers is closed, because then things won't fall out. And
also with thought to the fact that Billy is an elder man.
This is the exterior design. As you can see on the windows, we have painted the screen port, and we have you can't see what it says, but it says Aloha on the door, which on white means both goodbye and hello. So we thought it was very nice to put on the door here.
This is just a clean slate, but we didn't know if we were supposed to put the things into it. That was it.
Well, first, I want to say thank you so much for talking about the difference between homelessness in Austin versus Denmark, and creating that systemic perspective in the beginning of the presentation. And I also really appreciate how personalized this design is, while also staying true to that universal design, so that it can be changed up. Can you speak a little bit more about the choice for mini blinds as the privacy, and your choice to not have furniture on the porch?
Furniture on the porch, we thought actually that we didn't actually know how to place, how to furniture the porch, because we didn't really know what Billy would like on the porch. And Billy's porch itself, we don't remember it actually had anything on it. So that's why we just thought to make it not furnished. We didn't put furniture.
And the mini blinds?
The blinds is also because when we interviewed Billy, we asked him if there were one thing that he could change about the community village. He said that the security might be better. And so we thought we might want to create a safer space in his home where he could just close the blinds and he would feel like he wasn't all of the time surrounded by other people. So he could choose to be a part of the community when he felt like it.
Also, that's actually also part of the universal design that we started with, because we heard you said that when people move in, they tend to start off with closing all the blinds in the houses because they need to fit in. They wanted to just stay at home in the start, and then they could open up the blinds when they're ready.
I love all of the storage, the under the bed and the cabinets and the I love how you used the space, the tall space, that you took advantage that you could store things higher. I really like that you did that. Are you thinking would Billy need a step stool to get to his upper cabinets? That would be something he would need to keep stored somewhere.
Also, if the step stool would need to be stored somewhere, I think you could just put the step stool under the desk if it's in the way.
Yes, I also really love that modular desk kitchen area. I think Billy could use that in so many different ways.
Could you speak a little bit about your choice to have the exterior walls be made of stone?
I think that the green is part of our earth tones and it creates calm space, and we think that the stone really complements that.
Can you tell me more about the chandelier, the lighting above the bed? Can you tell me more about that? It looks really pretty.
We just tried to make it, as Rasmus said, that we want to make it, when you go into this home, it's hygge, it's cozy. So we put in a chandelier also because lighting is very important in a house. It's very important to have good lighting. So, and then we could incorporate that with some green stuff, with the plants. That's also it's also affects the air quality positive.
It makes sure that the light isn't so sharp and white when you enter a room.
Great, thank you. My last question is, what was the most important thing you think you learned from the interviews with Billy?
I think that things can change very suddenly.